Okay guys, today what we're going into now is our linear and multi-directional speed development component. So again, similar to the last video we did, we have an acceleration, a multi-directional and an absolute speed component. So we're going to linear acceleration first. So when we're going into our linear acceleration, we may do some wall drills, okay, for acceleration. And once again, all this stuff will be covered on our membership site with videos for all this type of stuff. So make sure if you want to get more of that information to check that out. So with the wall drills, where we'll go first is a posture hold, making sure the person can own that position. Once they've demonstrated that, we'll go into what's known as a load and lift, really teaching them to separate the hips dynamically while maintaining a stable spine, okay? One of the key things you want with that is a stable spine with mobile hips. A lot of times you'll see guys will compensate through their lumbar spine in that drill, okay? So it's very important that you actually teach them posture hold first before you progress to load and lift. Finally then we'll go into our count series, so you can go with a 1 count where coach either says go or claps or makes a signal, and basically the athlete is dynamically driving the up leg back into extension and then switching with the other leg. So essentially they're switching leg position. So if my right knee is up and I say go, I'm driving my right foot back down and punching my left knee up and through, okay? Then we can go into a multiple count where if you make a clap or say go, they might do anywhere from 2 to 4 leg exchanges. And then finally what you can do there is actually load it now with a little bit of load with a bungee cord. After that then you may even go into some more drills that they may do with AP, but if you're limited for time you may just go straight into some acceleration work that may be 0 to 5, 0 to 10 meter accelerations. And make sure that you're giving plenty of recovery in between. A good sort of guideline will be 1 minute of recovery for every 10 meters of distance, okay? When we go into multi-directional stuff then, same idea with wall drills. We have, again, medial edge of foot that we want to cover, so we have cutting, and then we have lateral edge of foot crossover. So we have a cutting wall drill, same idea again, start with a posture hold, then we go load and lift, and eventually you can actually start to load that with a bit of resistance with a bungee, and it's the exact same now a crossover. Posture hold, load, lift, and it can start to be loaded then. Then in regards to actually going into multi-directional speed drills, we have again with cutting and shuffle to cover, again medial edge of foot stuff, so we have loads of progressions there in regards to cutting and shuffle, and then lateral edge of foot are crossover progressions. Linear absolute speed stuff then finally, again going to a wall drill, there's a thing called a figure 4 drill where it's kind of teaching those positions of the body in absolute speed running, okay? Again, we'll start with posture holds, then we'll start with a toe to heel recovery, making sure that we're teaching the person how to recover their heel, because a lot of people with absolute speed, I'm actually one who's guilty of it, I don't really recover my heel brilliant when I run, it kind of lags behind me, and that can actually really off-put your mechanics. From there then we go into a 1 cycle where we're teaching the person to make sure they own that pattern of recovering the heel and getting back into that figure 4 posture, and then you might do multiple cycles, and again you can start to load that with a bungee cord. And then finally you may go into some drills actually too. I actually don't have it on the board here, but you may do certain drills like teach them how to step over their shin, their ankles, mid-shin, knees, stuff like that, or you may do more elastic type drills like standing with a medicine ball over your head, and then being on one leg and doing leg exchanges. Again, stuff that we'll show in future videos on the membership site. Finally then you can go into some absolute speed runs like flying 20s and flying 30s. So that basically covers the linear and multi-directional speed development component. What I will say is make sure you're given complete recovery, especially with the linear acceleration and the absolute speed component. With multi-directional drills, personally myself, I've got so much to cover sometimes that they maybe turn into more kind of alactic capacity type stuff, okay? But definitely make sure you're given adequate recovery with regards to acceleration and absolute speed, and as much recovery as you can give on these multi-directional days. So hope that was good, made some sense, and check out the next video.